So here's like my little coffee corner. As you can see, I got the French press back there. I got some bags of coffee here. I got another one over here. I got from Coffee AM. So I just wanted to go over the different types of reusable Keurigs. So here's one that's the one I really like. As you can see, the round on the insert, this is what the side looks like, and it's got an indent over here. Here's another one I got, which I definitely don't like. It is this purple one with the point, and the openings are a little bit smaller. The bottom looks like this. So let me tell you why I like one versus the other. First of all, when you open up your Keurig, there's a little pointer thing that breaks the bottom of the normal Keurig cases, the single use. So if you don't put it in correctly and you kind of forget, see how there's gaps? So if you forget, you're going to actually puncture the screen, and then it basically is unusable because the coffee can come out of the bottom. Well, this one, it doesn't really matter because you can see the whole thing is indented, which stops that from happening. I also used a metal one, and I didn't like the metal one because the top piece actually just broke off. It was poorly used. I know people say metal for health reasons because you shouldn't do plastic and whatnot. It is what it is. I prefer using these types. If you see them, definitely try them. I do my own beans. I just find that the whole beans, grinding them, the coffee actually tastes better, even though I'm using the Keurig, and everybody's gonna be like, oh, you know, the French press. I have the French press right there. It's just a pain in the ass to clean out when I'm just trying to make a quick cup. So I use this little grinder. It's a Capresso. I don't know. I don't think it was that much. For a single cup, I just kind of cover the blades, and it's really easy. The sensor's right here, so you just kind of cover it. You put down, you grind it. Also with the Keurig, I feel like you don't want it too fine. You don't want the grinds to be too fine, but you don't want it to be too thick. So if I was to go to, sometimes there's a setting at some of the stores when you buy the beans. So the only issue with this is I give it a... Got my coffee. Now also is another thing when using these Keurigs is you don't want to overfill them, because if you overfill it and you really like stuff it in, the water doesn't go through correctly, and then you kind of get a watery cup of coffee. So I just like to lightly fill it to the top, not pound it like, I'm not pounding it down being like, and then adding more. So I just kind of make sure it closes. So for argument's sake, it doesn't close, so I just tap a little bit back in. Not much. I always do a large cup. Let me see, what am I nice? For some reason I like these. They were actually really inexpensive. I feel like because the opening is smaller, it actually keeps the coffee warmer for a longer amount of time. I know other people use different types of mugs. I just like the smaller opening. I have a nice, a bigger mug, but the coffee cools down so fast. So for beans, I go to the Fresh Market, which is by me. I highly recommend actually going to Coffee AM. They have a great selection. It's very inexpensive, and it's just crazy how many different coffees they have. So this is basically just showing you which reusable Keurig that I use in the morning. How fine you want to do your beans. I mean, if you could see, it's not super fine. And then you know which reusable Keurig to get, and that's pretty much it. My machine's on its way out, so sometimes I have to hit the button twice. I actually love the Keurig machine because it's easy to use, but yeah, we use it a ton, and it's starting to not put enough water through each one. So, but if you have the time, I highly recommend use the French press to make your coffee. If you can't, Keurig is always the second. And let me know where you guys get your coffee beans from, what flavors. Right now I'm doing toasted coconut, which is one of my favorites. I don't have to drink a flavored coffee. I'll take a good Kona bean or something. So post in the comments where you get your coffee, which ones you drink, and maybe I'll try buying it. Until next time.